think it's actually working this time, too. That was a long drive, actually. I'm pretty tired now, all of a sudden. But I am here. Let's show you. I'll show you where I'm at. Boom. I am here waiting on Alicia, who is about 2 hours behind me. She had a bunch of errands to run and do. So I just headed this way. We're going to meet up and then find somewhere to camp tonight after we run into this gym and get some showers in. I'm hoping that I set this to public. Hey, there it is. Okay, cool. It is in public. What's up, Roche? How you doing? I just got to, where the hell am I? I'm near Phoenix somewhere. What up? How's it going, Ken? How you doing? I remember that name. Yeah, I just got to, like, I'm in North Phoenix area somewhere. And, I got a couple hours to burn waiting on Alicia to get here. She's like 2 hours behind. She had a bunch of errands to run and do. So I just headed this way. And now I'm just going to wait for her for a couple hours. I just took Zag out, watered her, fed her. So I figured I'd go live. And I tried to go live earlier, but it didn't really work. I haven't made it quite yet. I made it to Phoenix, but I got another hour to go. Elvis. He said, Zig, hey man, you made it. Good news. Yeah, I made it most of the way. I got like another hour. I got to get through the city. Gonna get a fire going. I'm actually not able to have a fire right here because I'm at a Planet Fitness. And I'm going to be getting a shower as soon as Alicia gets here. and get a shower in, and then we're going to go find some BLM somewhere to post up at. And then do the rest of the drive tomorrow. It looks like this might be as far as we make it tonight, so. It's all clogged again. Hey, what's up, Ed? Isn't it chilly night? What are you doing on YouTube on chilly night? Yeah, the dumpster. This is it's a donation bin right here, actually, to like donate clothes and shit. But yeah, that would start a good fire, I think. How's everyone else doing out there? What's up, Ed? Nachos. Is it nacho night? Not chili night, they're doing nachos. I do be liking some nachos. Don't forget to smash that like button, you guys, if you do like the live stream. If you don't, smash that dislike button. Either way, just smash the button. You guys got to entertain me for the next couple of hours. While I wait for Alicia to get here. This thing's almost done. I think I'm like smoking mostly coil. I can't taste coil yet, but I know it's coming. I know I'm gonna be tasting coil soon. It's late, isn't it? What time is it where everyone's at? It's 9:30 here. Watching live storm chasers in Michigan. They got tornadoes. They got a tornado. Tornadoes in Michigan? I didn't know they got tornadoes out there. That's crazy. Makes me happy I'm not in Michigan. I don't know what I would do in a tornado, man. Like, I can't go underground. I don't have the ability to to go underground in a van. Yeah, I saw the live stream, Ed. I saw the live stream of Chili Night just now. And I saw it was, um, yeah, Jared and what's his name? Shit, I know all of those guys. I don't know why I'm pulling a blank on their name. One of them starts with a K. I want to say it's Keith, but I know it's not Keith. Kurt. Yeah, I saw Kurt. I like Kurt. Kurt's a good dude. $10:30 in Wisconsin. 9:30 should be in bed. Work at 2 a.m. What do you do for work, Alvis? You gotta go into work at 2 in the morning. Sounds like a cop job. You a cop? UPS loading trucks, not a cop. Yeah, I figured it was honestly something like that, or like I worked graveyard before at like a 7-Eleven, and that was my shift starting at like 2 a.m. So that would have been my first. That would have been my first guess. Is that you were working in a convenience store, but UPS loading trucks, dude. That's cool. I bet that pays pretty well. I got like 2 hours to burn, so hopefully you guys can entertain me for a little bit. I gotta hang out here until Alicia gets here, and she's like 2 hours away. I just got here, so the blue meanies, me no like the blue meanies. Oh, the cops, yeah, the blue meanies. Thought you were talking about drugs for a minute. Oh, I could do filters. Oh, let's see what I could do. Oh, look at this. I could be all dreamy. Glamour. I didn't know there was even filters on here. I've never fucked with these. Oh my god, some of them are awful. Ah, that's so bad. But it's kind of cool too, isn't it? I don't know if I hate this. I think I might hate this. I think I might hate this. Okay. I won't fucking give you guys seizures today. Was I in Can I ask, were you in Slabs for the earthquakes earlier this month? I was not. I haven't been to Slabs since last year. Although I did hear about the quakes. I do stay in touch with everyone out there. And I have been in Slabs for earthquakes before. So I imagine that these ones were probably similar to the ones that we've experienced in the past. So, yeah. But yeah, I haven't been to Slabs since last year, man. I haven't been there at all this year. Might not be there next year either. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. We'll see what next year brings us. If I do come through Slabs, it'll be like briefly. Like I'll just swing through and then leave, you know. Say hi to everybody. Maybe stay a week or so. Hey, what's up, Christina? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Got 14 people in here, 7 likes. Half of you like me. That's better odds than real life. You need some of my flour, bro. I really do, man. I really do. Tomorrow, I feel like I'm going to be maybe doing some running around. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But the next day is the setup for the event. And then the following day is the event. So, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to see you, Roche. But unless you're coming to the festival. What's up, Critter? How you doing? Critter Bones? Surprised I'm getting so many people on here this late at night. It is late. Later today, I'll go out and find some BLM land. Here in, a couple hours, Alicia will get here. We'll go into the gym, maybe do some workout, and get a shower in, and then head out to BLM land somewhere. I'm not quite sure where yet. And then tomorrow we'll probably find a spot to actually post up, and I'll probably have a camp out here somewhere for the next week or two. So eventually I'm gonna have to drive back to Vegas, and check the mail and do VA stuff. So how about tomorrow somewhere? Yeah, dude, just send me an email and we could coordinate it. What's up, Lisa? Ken says, yeah, me too. I'll be heading back soon as I get my van up to par. Yeah, me too. Probably stay a month or two and then head to Kentucky to hang out with Titus Preacher Man. What's up, Sapphire? How you doing, Road Dog? And if you guys want, you see Sapphire's name is a different color and with the little icon next to it. That's because she's one of my road dogs. For anyone that wants to support me monthly, you get early access to any videos that I make. Plus, you get that cool icon, and it's just a monthly donation that helps me out quite a bit. Alabama girl, how you doing? Critter says, I'm chilling at the house. Winds are pretty crazy. Waiting on the storm to finish rolling through. Nice. Oh, I love you too, Sapphire. I could do both hands, but I'm holding my phone with the other one because it's charging. Otherwise, I would have it on the stabilizer. I think that we're supposed to be having a storm coming through here in the next couple of days, too. Hopefully it's not too bad because, I'm not really set up for rain. Not yet. I might have a lead on a couple of different vehicles, you guys. Like there's one in Sacramento that might be a possibility of me getting. And there's also one in Oregon that I might be able to get. So, the one in Oregon I might have to fly to or maybe take a Greyhound to get back up there and then get the vehicle. And same thing with Sacramento. I might have to just catch a ride from someone or Greyhound or I don't know. But I do need a vehicle. I'm losing the truck soon, so I'll be without a vehicle for the first time since I started traveling. In 10 years, I might be without a vehicle soon, and I'm not jazzed about it, to be honest with you. So what's wrong with the one I'm in? So I actually, a lot of you guys already know this, but I borrowed money to buy that van, and the person I borrowed the money from is coming to collect the truck, and that was kind of the purpose of me coming down here, was to either sell the truck or to deliver it to him. And so once that's done, I'm not gonna have a vehicle. My van's still up in Oregon, broke down, and with a $7,000 repair bill. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out. So if anyone knows of any leads or wants to help donate to the vehicle fund, my links are in the description of this video, and you guys could to help a hobo out. 70 degrees here today, and it's supposed to be dropped down into the 20s by 8 a.m. Gross, dude. Gross. End of March will be in the 80s. Sapphire says, all good. Welcome to my neck of the woods. Sapphire, are you in Phoenix area? Is this your neck of the woods? Is this where you hail from? Oh, yeah, the motor in the van. Yeah. The motor in the van blew up. Well, I threw a bearing. It didn't blow up. I threw a bearing in that van. So it needs either a new engine or that engine rebuilt. It's just a really hefty repair bill. So it'd even be cheaper for maybe to get a different van. I'm not sure yet. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. But I gotta do something because I've never been without a vehicle, and yeah, I'm not really built for a tent, man. It's not good for my mental health. I I need that freedom of a vehicle. What's up, Charles? Welcome to the live stream, dude. What's up, Brian? Everyone's showing up. Look at this. Wow. Oh, I know Apache Junction. Just east of Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna be. There's a festival out here. I forget the name of the festival. Something Mountain Festival. Something Mountain. Starts with an M. But there's a festival here I'm gonna be working a booth at this coming weekend. So had to drive down here to prepare for that event. Picking up the work van tomorrow. Gonna find a spot out in BLM somewhere to post up at. And I need it to be kind of near the festival-ish, so it's not like we getting off work and it's like an hour drive back to camp. So we're gonna have to do some scouting tomorrow. It'll probably be on the south end of town. Yep, Tucson area outside of Phoenix. Alabama says, I wish we were closer. I got a 94 Toyota pickup. 116,000 I would sell it, but it's rusted out pool cleaning truck. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it must be the East Coast if it's all rusted out, because it's very common over there with all the salt. We couldn't let you sit here by yourself, bro. Oh, thanks, Critter. I appreciate that. The Tonto is closed. The Tonto is closed? They closed the entire national forest? Interesting. The whole thing? I hadn't heard it. I hadn't heard that the Tonto was closed. It is one area I kind of was thinking about scoping out, but I'll probably end up going somewhere south of Phoenix on the way. Yeah, kind of in between Tucson and Phoenix, but not too far out of Phoenix. Closed for the next 2 years. How the hell are they gonna close a forest? God, I'm so sick of the government sometimes. It is southwest Florida. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. My mother was from, well, not from Homestead, but she lived in Homestead. She passed away in Homestead, actually. So I'm pretty familiar with parts of Florida, the southern parts of Florida. What's up, Daryl? How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. Seems like my average is about half of you guys like the live stream, and the other half don't. That's cool. If you don't like me, you don't have to hit the like button, but if you like me, you can hit the like button. Closing a forest is just sickening. Bigfoot attacks, big feet attacks. I know that they closed the national forests a couple of times in Oregon. And not just like the national forest, they closed all of the national forests. But it's usually when there's a bunch of fires. I hadn't heard that they closed Tonto, but I wonder why they closed it. Closed the entire forest. That's just gross to me too. It really is, because like that's literally our land. It's public land, and we're all members of the public, everybody. But then they tell you like, oh, well, we manage it, so we can tell you whether or not you get to use your land or not. It is sickening. It truly is. Gotta hydrate. Hydrate. Hydrate with a hydro flask. Alabama says, I love your live stream. Oh, thanks. But I have to be up in 6 hours for work. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Alabama. You get some sleep. I know it's a lot later over there on the East Coast, you guys. So don't let me keep you up. But I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you guys get to check out my next video. Alicia and I went on a hike, and got some cool footage of it. We took like a 4-mile hike to Hoover Dam and 4-mile hike back, and got some cool footage, so I'll be sharing that with you guys. I just got to do the editing. And anybody who is a road dog of mine who's subscribed and joined and has a monthly donation is going to get early access to that video. So if you want early access, go ahead and sign up to be a road dog. And just by hitting the join button on my channel. And if you don't, that's fine. It'll be free for you as soon as all the members have seen it. Damn, if you went up the 17, there's lots of spots to camp, and if I can meet you better. Yeah, I gotta camp somewhere near the festival though. That's gotta be the priority. Critter says, I like you so much I'm watching on my TV. Like number one and on my phone. Like number two. Oh, thanks, Critter. I know there's a few of you out there who do that, who will put me on both of your devices, on your phone, TV, tablet. That's always super flattering, I'll admit. But I spent all my money on gas to get down here to Phoenix so I can go to work. But the catch is, I spent all my money on gas, and I got 3 days left till payday. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, I can. It's just 3 days, but I'm gonna need food and shit. So wish me luck. It's only 30 minutes from the festival. Like on 19. I'll have to go take a look. I'll have to check it out. If it's north of Phoenix, then I don't know. I guess I need to do some looking at where the festival is and where there's BLM near the festival, so that way I can find somewhere to post up. Russell Hughes, the Tonto is not closed. I'll have to Google this. I'll have to Google the Tonto being closed. Wonder if it's just like certain roads in the Tonto are closed. Yeah, I get paid disability on Friday too, Ken says. Yeah, it looks like all of us on disability, all of us on disability have to wait until the first to get paid. I get it, man. You get it. End of the month blues. At least it's a short month. At least it's not like the 31st I have to wait for, because that's always a pain in the ass. It'd be even nicer if like the first landed on a weekend. Because if it landed on a weekend, that means I would get paid, a couple of days early. Dude, meet me. I have 100 for gas. Seriously. Dope, dude. Yeah, I will meet you. Just like I said, hit me up. Send me an email so we can coordinate. I got a few other things I got to do tomorrow, too. But yeah, maybe Alicia and I can link up with you. Nice, Ed. You got paid today? That's cool. You got paid early. That's dope. Wish I got paid today. I actually had to overdraw my account $30 just to get down here. So had to it was $34, but thankfully the Chevron that I went to for gas, like, let my card just, like, it cleared. I did it at the pump and cleared my card, and it just, I had a certain amount in my account, and it just kept pumping after that amount, and I'm like, okay. And it kept going and it kept going, and it filled up my truck, and I'm like, dope, okay. So I was able to get a full tank. That's probably the only way I made it down here, is because I was able to overdraw my account. The overdraft fees, yeah, it's gonna be like, overdraft fees are gonna be like probably like $15. So that sucks. Unless I can get the money in there before the end of the day. If I can put the money back before the end of the day, they won't give me an overdraft fee. Oh, I just got a donation. Oh, thanks, Emily. That was an awesome donation. I appreciate that. That's super helpful right now. That's probably, like, that's amazing. That was very generous of you. I don't know if you're still watching, but I appreciate you very much. Yeah, that was super helpful. Big heart to you. Yeah, the overdraft fees will get you though, man. Like some banks are like $35 in overdraft fees, but I think mine's only $15. It's just when it hits you like 3 or 4 times that really screws you over. But now, thanks to Emily, I'll be able to replace that money in my account today, and I won't get hit with the overdraft fee. I got some pretty good um, like perks with my bank because I'm a veteran. So I don't have like a minimum balance, and I don't have monthly fees or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure my overdraft fees are smaller than everyone else's. So um, yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah, you use a credit union. I used to use a credit union. I had my home loan through my credit union and a car loan when I was, living the normal life before I hit the road. Oh, Sapphire says me also. Air Force here. Nice. Yeah, I was Army. I should have joined the freaking Air Force, man. That's the branch I should have done. Oh, I got the hiccups. Fun fact, when someone in the Air Force stays on an Army base, they get um, they get extra money for living in substandard housing. And I'm like, yo, dude, this is our house. This is our barracks. The Air Force just treats their people better. They care more about their personnel than the other branches, it seems. What'd you do for the Air Force, Sapphire? You do anything? You do anything cool for them? Yeah, that's true too, Roche. Better food in the Air Force. Actually, like, I remember my first time in an Air Force chow hall, and it was in Iraq. Um, we uh, we get to Iraq, and I was in Mosul in northern Iraq, and they put us on instead of, we were Army, but they put us on the Air Force side of the base. It was like a joint base, like an Army base and an Air Force base put together with a highway running right down the middle. And they put us on the Air Force side of it, and we went into the chow hall in Iraq, and I I might feel I mean I've always felt a little guilty for this ever since 2010, but my first meal in war, we landed in Iraq, and we were getting mortared and shit when the plane landed, but so that was like a welcome to Iraq. But then that night we had steak and fucking lobster for dinner at the chow hall, on the Air Force chow hall. And that was like, it was like walking into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. My first time in an Air Force chow hall in a combat zone, eating steak and lobster. And I'm sitting there like looking at my buddies, like we're all in the infantry. We've been preparing for war to be hell. And we're like cracking over open lobster tail, looking at each other like dipping it in butter. War is hell, bro. That was just the first night though. It quickly kind of became hell. But I always felt guilty for that first meal because of all the, sea rats that Vietnam vets had to eat, and all the MREs that the soldiers who came before me had to eat in order to build the bases that I'm now sitting in and eating steak and lobster. Like, Air Force definitely takes care of their people. Oh, cool, you were transportation. Nice. Pretty much everyone in the Air Force seems to be transportation of some way, shape, or form because, like, that's their whole job. Steak and lobster. Where was the champagne? Unfortunately, you're not allowed to drink when you're deployed. We did have a couple of guys that did drink, and they got in a lot of trouble for it. But you're not supposed to. B1 and B2 units, sea rats. Yeah, I never had the luxury of eating a sea rat. Never had the pleasure of eating a sea rat. I got in, and we were already on MREs, man. But I've heard all about them. You know, from the old heads, the old timers that were still in when I joined. Now, if I was still in, I'd be the old timer. Let's see. I joined in 2007. So it's 2024. I'd be 3 years away from retirement. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'd be 3 years away from my 20 if I had stayed in. Wonder if I should have gotten out. I don't know. I don't regret getting out. I got out on purpose. Um, but I would have, if I had stayed in, I would have deployed a few more times. And I was just over deployments. I was over going into combat. I was just done. I'll bring you a 1983 C-Rat. I ain't kidding. I don't think you should bring me a C-Rat, dude, because it'd probably just go bad. I probably wouldn't eat it. I think alcohol is illegal over there. Yeah, it's probably illegal for the locals to do over there, Mischief, but not illegal for us to do, not by their laws, because like we were an invading force. Like their laws don't apply to us. We don't give two fucks about what their laws say. But while you're deployed, you're not allowed to drink because you're at war. They don't want you, being drunk in a combat zone. But their laws just they don't apply to us. We don't give a shit about their, religious rules. But alcohol is illegal. I don't know if it's illegal. I know it's illegal in Dubai. I don't know if it's actually illegal over there, but it's definitely frowned upon in the Muslim culture, like a lot of religious cultures. They're also not supposed to Um, I don't think they're allowed to have caffeine either, like energy drinks, but they do have it in their tea, and their tea was really, really good. But I don't think they're allowed to have like energy drinks. Still good, bro. For shit hits the fan. Yeah, the only problem is me getting you gotta be careful about how much stuff you bring me because I'm not gonna have the vehicle here real soon. I'm gonna just have everything in a backpack, and so I'm not gonna I don't want to carry everything on my back, which I'm gonna have to, but um, not sure how to pull this off. To be honest with you, how to get a vehicle and like if I have to go to Sacramento or to Oregon to get a vehicle, I've got a lot of stuff here that I'll have to figure out somewhere to put it. I have a friend here in Phoenix. I might be able to leave it at their place, but they're also moving in the process of moving right now, so I don't know. Um, I'd have to ask them. I don't know what their situation is. Plus, if shit hits the fan, dude, and I'm eating sea rats, I've already failed the apocalypse. Like, I'm a pretty good shot. I've bow hunted my whole life. I know how to dress a deer. I know how to, skin a snake and clean a rabbit. If I'm at the point where I have to eat a sea rat because I'm that hungry, like I'm clearly failing the apocalypse. You can stay at the ranch for a while. I can drive you around. Well, maybe I have to. I have a few events I'm working this month, so I might just hover around the Phoenix area for the next month or so, and then I make some quick drives up to Vegas because I'm gonna be doing a. I got a couple of VA appointments I gotta knock out, and so run a trot line. You talking about a trout line, like to go fishing, or a trot line like you're doing like snares and shit? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, active duty can only drink when you're given liberty. You're active 24/7 until you're not. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Like we were allowed to drink on the weekends stateside, but once you're in a combat zone, yeah, the rules change for sure. Like once you're in a combat zone, bro, you're not even allowed to watch porn. Like you're not allowed to have sex unless you're married. And if you do any of these things and they find out, you could literally be brought up on charges under UCMJ. So things that are okay in the States are not okay when you're at a combat zone. It's the time of night for like tweakers to be roaming around, so country boy can survive. Yeah, dude. Um, I'm I'm not that hillbilly, but I was kind of raised a bit hillbilly. Like my dad was the type to go out and um, we bow hunted my whole life, so he would go out dress a deer, but he would also tan the hide of the deer and make his own leather outfit out of the deer hide. So like he was definitely a mountain man kind of guy. But um, then the city kind of was built around him. No Pornhub in combat. Yeah, you're not supposed to. There is no Pornhub, and like the internet over there doesn't let you get to those websites. So you gotta download everything from like obscure websites, and then like everyone has all their adult entertainment on a hard drive, and we would all like exchange hard drives to like get movies and shit from each other, not just like that kind of stuff, but regular movies from each other. Um, so by the end of the deployment, we all had all the same movies, and we all had all the same porn. Yeah, the Hank William Jr. song, I'm familiar. Doing smash and grabs in Arizona, yet non-stop in most of Cali. Drop off bus loads now. What are you talking about? What am I missing? Smash and grabs in Arizona, yet non-stop in most of Cali. Drop off bus loads now. Talking about drinking still? I'll tell you what, if the army is where I learned how to drink. Like that's the one thing that they spent millions and millions and millions of dollars teaching us how to basically murder people, and then they would just fuel us up on a bunch of booze. Like you can't smoke weed, you can't do any sort of mind altering chemicals. The only thing you are allowed to do is anything the doctor prescribes and alcohol. So everyone drinks. It seems like drinking in the military is a very common like I I was pretty close to becoming an alcoholic when I got back from Iraq. Like I stayed drunk for years. Years. I just stayed drunk when I got back. And that's probably why I don't drink very much today, is because of that, 2.5 years I spent just hammered after I got home. Yeah, clubbing on the base at 19. Man. Yeah, I definitely snuck some of, like, we had some soldiers that weren't yet 21, but we got them into a couple of bars over the years. And it's like, like this kid's going to war. Like we're gonna go out drinking. We're taking him with us, and if they don't let us in, we'll just go to the next one and try until they don't card us anymore. Wonder what my life would have been like if I had stayed in. Shit, by now I'd be like probably an E6 or an E7. A lot of my peers that are still in are about that rank. Like they're staff sergeants, sergeant first class. 4 years until 20 years. That's crazy. I would imagine by now I'd be a E7 at least, sergeant first class if I'd stayed in. I'd be in charge of a platoon somewhere. You can die, you can drink. Hoorah. I guess so. That's it. We had one kid. We had we did a bunch of training in Mississippi, not too far from New Orleans, and we got a 3-day pass to go to New Orleans, and we all went to New Orleans to get fucked up. And there was a kid in our unit who was, I want to say he was like 20, and he was still a virgin, and he was going to war, and we were like, That sucks, bro. And I kept offering to buy him. I don't want to get my video demonetized, but I was gonna buy him the ability to be de-virginized, I guess would be the best way to say it. I was like, dude, I'll buy you one. You need to know what you're fighting for. You need to know like what this is like before you go to combat. And he was very shy, and I wasn't sure if he was straight or gay. And I was like, dude, I'll buy you a dude. I don't fucking care. You just need to know, what it is that you're fighting for. He never did take me up on it, but we did go out drinking. We did get him into the bar. I guess that was close enough, I suppose. But what's up, Big Drink T? How you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Critter says I'm not much of a drinker. I'm more of an extreme smoker. Yeah, I do be liking my weed. I wonder what the weed prices are here in Phoenix. They're probably outrageous. They're probably pretty bad. Critter, you like that story? I still remember that kid's name too. I've kind of stayed in touch, and I'm pretty sure that he's married now. So got that check mark out of the way for him. He didn't take me up on it, but I was like, I'll buy you one. I don't care. Like, you need to know. You need to experience that. 100 an ounce, good stuff. Nice. Hey, what's up, Eric? Just the area AJ is closed in Tonto. I don't know AJ. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. It's just the lighting, man. It's just nice and dark. More than Cali, less than Nevada. That's good. Nevada was kind of expensive for cannabis. It was um, a lot more than 100 an ounce, let me tell you. Like, there was a dispensary that had some pretty good deals on pre-rolls, but on average, $100 was like m- maybe a quarter. Like, I saw some eighths going for $60 in Nevada. $60 for an eighth. I thought that was fucking insane. Because that's like $500 an ounce. But they did have like $300 ounces. Your flour, 100 an ounce. Well, you might, shit, dude, I won't be able to afford it until after I'm done working. So, yeah. 20 a gram? Jesus Christ, that's expensive. You guys gotta get to Oregon. Oregon's got the cheapest weed I've found in the country so far. Um, at like, I mean, I was getting ounces down there for like $50. Oh, thanks, Roche. That'd be cool, man. You prefer vape or wax? I don't mind vaping. I don't mind dabbing. Um, it's just a very different high for me. Like, I got a lot of my friends that prefer dabs and vaping. I just prefer flower. I'll probably always like flower. It just hits different, man. It does exactly what I need it to do. You're in Moorhead, Kentucky. I think I know somebody from that area. I'm still working on black ice. I'm hoping I get paid Friday so I can go get more of it. Oh, you're talking about a strain, black ice. Nice. I really like that citrusy stuff. Like, Chuck has brought me this tangerine strain from LA a couple of times that is absolutely fucking amazing. It's just like, I really like really citrusy weed, and this stuff is just chock full of limonene. It's exactly like what I'm looking for. And he's been kind enough to bring me a couple of eights over the last few months. So, um, big shout out to Chuck as always for hooking me up. But man, that tangerine stuff he brings is absolutely amazing. Flower is the best. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely a time and a place for vaping, like driving, for example, or places that you're not supposed to be smoking weed, because this doesn't have the smell and the smoke, and it definitely stinks. So being able to vape and being it all like nonchalant and secretive about it is definitely an advantage. But man, nothing really beats the flower. I just, it just, the main reason I've talked about this on my channel before, but the main reason I smoke, you guys, is because I have really, really bad dreams. I have like night terrors that are debilitating, where like I don't sleep very well. If I have a night terror, like my sleep for the rest of the night's just done. I'm in a big adrenaline dump, and I wake up in cold sweats, and I'm just not able not able to go back to sleep. Weed, for whatever reason, whatever it's doing in my head, I don't have dreams. Um, and if I'm having dreams, I don't remember the dreams. So it's like if I have a night terror, I wake up and like I'm just dwelling on what I dreamt about, and like um, for the rest, like it's not great. Um, and if I smoke weed, like I don't remember my dreams. So there have been times where I've woken up in a startle because I was having a nightmare, but it kind of fades away real quick, and I don't remember the dream, so I'm able to go back to sleep and get a good night's sleep. Like that's the primary reason I smoke, and for me, flower just does that for me. Like I don't dream. Um, Vaping and dabs, like they do it, but I don't know why, but I need more of it than flower. Like flower, I can smoke a joint before bed and I'll be all right. But for dabs, I need like just a ridiculous amount for it to work. Because that's what I've been with this vape pen now. When I was out of weed, and it was just not doing the trick, and I had a couple of dreams, and thankfully they weren't nightmares. But I did have a couple of dreams, which is weird for me. I don't dream very often, and they were very vivid, and I remembered them, and it was strange, and you know, I didn't like the fact that I was dreaming. So flower is kind of important for me. Let me catch up on some comments here. This is a grape strain. Oh, nice. Grape stuff is pretty good too. The citrus and berry terps rock. I'm out, Zig. Be blessed, my brother. Take care, Ken. Have a good one. Yeah, McDowell Mountain. That's the freaking name of it. That's the name of it. McDowell. I don't know why I had Mulholland in my head. Tangy Dream is one of my favorites. Yeah, mine too. I know that I know that one, they're always trying to chase me down and kill me in my dreams. Dude, I have this reoccurring dream. Not that I'm getting chased down, but I have a recurring dream that I'm being mortared. And I don't know, man. It's weird because overseas, when we get mortared, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I mean, sometimes it's a big deal when they'd get close, but most of the time they weren't close. So, like, it wasn't that intimidating. But then I'm having dreams that, like, I'm stateside and my town is getting mortared, and I am in a panic about it. In my dream, I'm like absolutely freaking the fuck out. And I can't, when I wake up, I'm really confused about it because, like, mortars were not the scary part. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was not the even slightly the worst part about it. So, I don't know why I dreamed that, but yeah, that's one of my recurring dreams. The one I can tell you about. I'm not gonna tell you about the other one. Dabs don't last like a crack. That's true, man. Dabs don't last. Like you'll be really stoned for a minute, but then it fades away fast. I call it tree basing, because you're not free basing. You're free basing trees, so tree basing. Yeah, incoming. Incoming. Hey, what's up, Arizona? I'm probably getting a place maybe in Phoenix. Dope, dude. That's cool. I just landed in this area. I do 20 milligrams CBD edible for comfort, great body high. Alicia does a lot of edibles. I need a, for me, edibles are like, I need like 100 milligrams of edibles for it to do anything to me. And if it does anything to me, it just makes me tired. So I don't really do the edibles very often. Carol doesn't smoke, but she took a couple of hits off of strawberry scarlet infused and diamonds earlier. She was in bed by 8:30 and sleeping like a baby. I'll bet she did. Am I close to Highway 20? No, not at the moment. But I grew up on Highway 20. I grew up right off of Highway 20. If it's the same Highway 20 that I'm thinking of, there's a Highway 20 in Oregon, but it's like the longest highway in the United States, and it stretches across the country. I think it goes all the way to Boston. And yeah, I grew up right off of that highway. Arizona says so after 3 years of fighting, I got my 100% and only 20% mental, so they can't take your guns. That's cool, dude. Congratulations on the 100%, bro. I uh I am at 50% right now and hoping that hoping that I can get mine up too one day. Wish me luck. Are you familiar with Ghosts of Highway 20? It's a doc. No, I'm not, man. No, I'm not. I will say $40 distillate vape pens by Select do rock not worth money. Dude, those Select ones are I don't know if you're saying they're good or not, but um yeah, those Select ones that I've had are absolute shit. Like the coil will burn out before the dabs are done, or it'll leak all over the fucking place. Like I've had nothing but issues with the Select ones. Near Sisters Rodeo in Sweden. I know where the Sisters Rodeo is. That was right down the road from. I'm from Bend. I grew up in Bend. Oh, they're going back a few years, bro. You're about to get fucking hooked up. You're about to get a fat check. What were you at before? You're at 100 now. What were you at before? That difference is gonna be nice. That's congratulations. Like, it's funny that like getting 100% VA disability is like we congratulate each other for it. We congratulate each other for being completely disabled. And it's not like we're congratulating each other for being disabled. We're congratulating each other for getting the VA to acknowledge it. That's what we're congratulating each other for. So, congratulations on getting the VA to acknowledge it. That's a huge bump in pay for you. Like you're about to like you were at 40% before, so yeah, the difference between the 40%, the 640, and the 100%, which is like a 3 grand a month, actually a little more than 3 grand, you're about to be getting like, let's see, fucking like $50,000, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations for surviving the VA for sure. Good for you, dude. I hope one, dude, that would be life changing for me to get 100% disability. Like, that's exactly what I need and want. I've had 2 fucking heart attacks, stress related heart attacks, and I'm hoping that one day I can get up to 100%. So, you know, wish me luck. Get a lawyer. Yeah, yeah, maybe I'll use a lawyer you use. Took 3 fucking years. That's ridiculous. See, like, and I gotta start that process. And then I gotta stay put. Like that's the biggest issue is you gotta stay kind of in that hub, which is why I picked Vegas. Vegas I think would be a nice hub for my VA stuff, so I don't have to move it all over the place like I've been doing, moving it here to get my medical, moving it here to get my medical, and now I'm down here. I'm gonna have to stay put to take care of all that, and yeah, that's the main reason I haven't done it, but that's kind of why I picked Vegas is so I can kind of hover around that area and take care of all the VA shit and maybe get it up to 100% one day. But dude, that would be absolutely life changing. It would be like literally life changing. I'd go from $1,000 a month to three times that. I would have options. Like I wouldn't have to travel or live in a van if I didn't want to. Which right now I want to, but don't think I haven't tossed around the idea, you guys, of getting off of, you know, figuring something out and getting um, into an apartment or something. I've thought about it, but I can't fuck up my disability. If I'm trying to get it raised, I can't just go get a job. I don't know. It's all kind of a mess. All guys I ride with, vets got same lawyer after first guy wins his five or six of them, they got their 100%. Nice. Maybe I should get a freaking lawyer. Loved when you were handing the J's out in slabs. But I gotta hit the bed, work in the morning. Peace out, people. Yeah, take care, Eric. I would love to do more of those joint handouts too, you guys. That was a lot of fun. I could do that anywhere. I just need, the money together to get a bunch of joints and then drive around handing joints out to people. So, um, I would love to do more of that stuff. It's just a matter of affording the joints. I don't always want to travel. Arizona says, yeah, I feel you, dude. Time does wear on you. Roche says, time wears on you. It does, man. In 10 years I've been doing this, and sometimes I really just think I need a break. But at the same time, like, I want it to be on my terms. Maybe I would get an apartment for like 6 months. And, if I had 100% disability, I could do something like that. I can get an apartment for 3 months, for 6 months, and then hit the road again and just take a breath. You know what I'm saying? Lawyer will get it done, just so much red tape. Yeah. Getting stable home life is a good thing. Yeah, I've been tossing that around, like I said, the last little bit of getting into an apartment or something. Hey, guess who just showed up, you guys? Alicia's here. Damn, she made good time. She made good time. Arizona says, I want a diesel pusher. Dude, I used to have a diesel pusher. I liked my diesel pusher. At 100%, we can buy land and afford the payment. Dude, I bought land and my land payment's $75 a month. That's less than my phone bill. Mischief says, lost my wife 12 years ago, June 1st. Got my first Social Security check at 60. I'm stoked to have a pension collecting now. Dude, congratulations. I'm so sorry about your wife, man. That's got to be fucking rough. That's a long time to be without your best friend. But you guys got me for another, let's see, about a minute or so. And then I'm going to take off and go run into this Planet Fitness and run into this Planet Fitness and get a shower. And then we're gonna go find somewhere to post up for the night. And then tomorrow we're gonna look for a camp that's like semi-permanent, somewhere we can like put our tents out and post up for a couple of weeks. So appreciate everyone being on the live stream with me and entertaining me while I waited for Alicia to show up. She told me she was 2 hours away, but it's only been an hour, so she must have been cooking. She does drive pretty fast. If you need smoke, you know where I am. I sent you a message. You get family prices. Cool, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a loner now. Stopped working in 2018. You guys, I'm going to have another video coming out pretty soon. I've got Alicia and I went on a hike to the Hoover Dam. So I've got to edit that video, and then I'll take you guys on a hike with us. And then I'll be recording this festival that we're going to also, and maybe give you guys a little glimpse into what festival life is like when you're a vendor at a booth. But so be looking forward to those. And if anyone wants to help out, and send me a little donation, that would be really awesome. I got 3 days till payday, you guys, and I just overdrew my account to get down here so I can go to this festival and make some money. So anything that you send will be really, really helpful. It'll get me some food, for the rest of the month, which is only 3 days, but it'll be really helpful right now, like end of the month blues type shit. So if you can, that's great. If you can't, that's cool. If you can't, you can do to help is hit share on your favorite video that I've done. If you have a video in mind, maybe it's the Bottle Kids video or the Spider video, go share it to your people, and that helps me a lot too. So, y'all, good night. Stay safe. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, miles of smiles, guys.